So hello friends, this is Niasis Party from the team of Missanais. So in this video, I'll be having all the questions regarding Gate as well Gate EC. Okay, so all the questions are prior important, and each and every question plays a very important role in solving. Okay, let me without wasting time, let me go to the question and solve all the questions regarding the Gate EC. So whenever we are going to discuss about the question number one, which is in front of which has been displayed in front of the display window. So what it usually says that, so what circuit has the following frequency response? So what circuit has the following frequency response? So which of the following circuit has frequency response? Whenever there are three number of circuits, one is band pass filter, integrator, then after low pass filter. So what in which circuit usually frequency response has been seen, or which usually occurs? So it is usually low pass filter, integrator, or band pass filter. Let me check the answer for you. So yes, the answer is low pass filter. So then after the second number question, which usually displays in front of you, the UJT, uni-junction transistor, is sometimes called dash diode. So whenever we are going to discuss about uni-junction transistor, okay, uni-junction transistor, then we have to know which kind of resistance it usually uses, whether it is high resistance, whether it is low resistance, or whether it is double or double base. So that's a very important thing we have to note. So whenever we are going to discuss about UJT, then usually it is an what? It is an double base transistor, we can even say that. Okay, so it is double base transistor. Then after the second number or the third number question, the voltage which influence current only if circuit is, so the voltage which influences. Okay, so here the question is given that the voltage or a voltage which influence, a voltage will influence current only if the circuit is, so when usually the voltage usually influences the current. Okay, so whenever we are going comes to know us about voltage and current. Okay, so we know that V is equal to, or I is equal to V by R. Okay, so I is directly proportional to V, we can say that. So whenever it is we can say that closed, right? So whenever it is closed, I think so. Yes, whenever it is closed, it is influenced. So then after the fourth number question in front of you, the current IB, या फिर we can say that the collector या फिर current base जो कि usually flows in IB, so which is usually occurs. The current IB is dash. So usually current IB is electron current, you have a whole current, or donor ion current. So IB is usually all about what? Base current, we can say that. So usually whether it is electron current, whole current, or donor ion current, usually it is yes, electron current. Here it is right answer is electron current. Okay, so IB is the electron current. Okay, that you have to note it down. Okay, not donor ion current. Okay, that's the thing you have to note. Okay, so then after we'll be moving for next question. So then after the next question here in front of you is that what is the circuit, what is the circuit's total current? So whenever we are going to deal with I think that there is a figure, but here it is missing. Okay, there is a figure here we have to note. Okay, so I hope that we'll be noting this randomly. Okay, so it is 4.57. So then after I just forgive me for that, because there is a circuit which I should have to show, but there is in there is absence of circuit in that question, so I usually regard for that. So then after moving for the next question, the total impedance. Okay, the total impedance of a transistor is what? The total yeah, for the output impedance of a transistor, not total, it is output impedance, sorry. So the output impedance of a transistor is dash. What is the usual output impedance of a transistor, whether it is high, zero, or low? So whenever we're going to discuss about transistor, it is usually high. Okay, so usually transistor has high current, not low current. Okay, that you have to note. So then after moving forward, the Jenner diode has dash breakdown voltage. So usually whenever we're going to discuss about Jenner diode, usually Jenner diode, if I discuss, it is usually about sharp breakdown, right? So usually at a certain point, usually it breaks down, and at a 0.7 volt, it usually increases in the positive terminal. Okay, so that's we have to know that. Okay, so here is the general voltage, we can say that at a certain voltage we are having that, so it is, I can say that, sharp. Okay, so then after the next question here in front of you is that Yeah. What is the reactive power? So what is the reactive power which usually have to show in the picture itself, but randomly we can choose at a constant value which is predefined. We can say that it is 9.8. Okay, then after the next question here in front of you is that the leakage current in CE. Okay, collector emitter arrangement is dash, that is CB arrangement. So leakage current in CE arrangement is dash. So whether it is less or it is more. So whenever we are going to discuss about collector emitter, so usually emitter has highly impedance, right? So we can, whenever we're going to discuss about base, it is moderately, right? So we can say that same as, we can say that less than or more than. So usually the leakage current in ECE arrangement is less than, I think so, but let me check the answer. Yes, but it is more than. Okay, so it is more. So then after the, we'll going for the next question here in front of you. The DIA C dice has dash PN junction. So whenever we're going to discuss about dice, it is usually having, yeah, two PN junctions. Okay, so then after next question is the UJT may be used as dash. So UGT, whenever going to discuss about unijunction transistor, so then after it may be used as dash. It is used as what? A rectifier, an amplifier, and a smooth generator. So it is all about smooth generator. Here we have already discussed, it is all about two terminals. Okay, so then after memory, yeah, so memory that loses its constant. Okay, memory that loses its content when power is lost. It is all about non-volatile, random or volatile. So memory that loses its content when power is lost. So it is non-volatile, hope so. No, it is volatile. Okay, it is volatile, sorry. So then after I am having four right, eight right answer and five wrong answer that you have to keep in mind. Okay, so what type of device consist of coil with a movable iron core, or we can say the iron core. Yeah, what type of device consists of a coil with a movable iron core, whether it is amateur, relay or solenoid? So it is, yeah, solenoid. So then after the next question here in front of you is that when a pure semiconductor is heated, its resistance usually what? So whenever a pure semiconductor is heated, its resistance goes down or goes up, temperature increases, right? So whenever pure semiconductor start heating, temperature usually increases. So usually resistance goes down or goes up, usually it is goes down. Okay, resistance usually goes down because current conductivity increases, that you have to keep in mind. Okay, the next question here in front of you, in a particular, yeah, in a particular biasing circuit, the value of Re is how much? Usually, how many ohms? Usually, at a particular biasing circuit, the value of Re is, usually we can take it as 100k, right? Not 100k. We usually take it as 8k or 800k. Okay, that we have to keep in mind. So then, after, what is the reactance value for a capacitor installed in a DC circuit? Yeah, what is the reactance of value for a capacitor installed in a DC circuit? What is the reactance value in DC circuit? Or we can say that what is the reactance value of capacitor in DC circuit? Whether it is zero, infinite or moderate. It is infinite. Okay, so I just forgive me for the wrong answers. Okay, so usually it is infinite. Okay, that you have to keep in mind, that that a circuit or a capacitor has infinite voltage. So then after, what is the voltage across the capacitor? Here again the figure has been missing, so let me choose it randomly. It is 111. So then after, we'll be going for next question. So a capacitor is constructed of two parallel. So whenever we're going to discuss about capacitor, it usually constructed this is usually the symbol of capacitor, right? So what are these? Whether it is dielectrics, or we can say that inductors or conductors. So usually it is dielectrics. Let me choose dielectrics. It is conductors. Okay, so then after that's the reason why usually it conducts, right? Capacitors. So these are what? Conductors. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. Then after, how many pins does a 4 it is very important, how many pins does the 4049 IC have? So how many pins usually it having? So 4049 IC, it is 16. Okay, then after, The NAND gate and the NAND gate is AND gate followed by the NAND gate, okay, is AND gate followed by which gate? NAND, and, or not? It usually not. Okay, it is a very simple question. So then after next question here in front of you, the transistor biasing is generally provided by a dash. So usually transistor biasing is generally provided by whom? So diode or biasing battery or biasing circuit. Transistor biasing generally provided by what or whom? The transistor biasing is been provided. It is usually biasing circuit. Okay, so it is biasing circuit, you have to keep in mind. Okay, the biasing circuit usually provides that. Okay, yeah, next question here in front of you. The track is equivalent to SCR. Okay, so it is very important. SCRs, it is inversely parallel or series. So trace is equivalent of 2 SCRS, which is usually inversely parallel. Okay, then after here in front of you, the hole and electron is closely or you can say that approximately would tends to repel each other or attract each other or have no effect in each other. The hole and the electron is closely proximity would tends to attract each other. Yes. The last question here in front of you is the crystal diode has forward resistance of the order MO0 or KO. It is O. Okay, so this is all about and this is the gate score. We can say that topic is gate electronics, and I usually have scored or test report if I gain percentage of 48%, that you have to keep in mind. And number of wrong answer is 13 and number of correct answer is 12, and total time usually I have taken we can say that 12 is to 20. So this is all about the gain, or you can say that the topic regarding the gate electronics, and I hope you have enjoyed the session. So let me end the video here itself. I hope you have enjoyed the test series, or you can say that the number of questions which usually given in the topic. Okay, let me end the video itself. Thank you for watching.